Hey you guys, the Doc is Hope here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today this video is about home sewing. Is this the end of home sewing? Is this the beginning of the end? There's been a lot going on and honestly I've been giving it a lot of thought and I'm a little nervous. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. It's been busy lately. I took a couple weeks off. The kids went back to school. So I've been so busy with work, busy with the kids, and all things. Still been sewing in the background. I've missed you guys, and so I'm back. So let's go ahead and jump into this video, y'all. All right, y'all, so let's talk about it. Of course, we know Joann is no more. The big four or the big five pattern companies filed for bankruptcy, sold to a liquidator. Apparently some layoffs have happened recently and everything is just so uncertain. It just seems like everything is just up in the air. For someone who started sewing about 4 or 5 years ago, I am just really in shock. I did not see things going this way for home sewing. I started out at Joann. I mean, I can't even imagine if you're just now starting to sew what you must be feeling, what you must be going through without those type of resources, especially if you don't have like a hometown or a local fabric store or a craft store or whatever. I'm just kind of rambling today, so y'all just bear with me. Without Joann, you know, I would go in there and look around and I would be overwhelmed at like the fabric selections and all the stuff. The stores were so big, but you could always kind of go and find what you needed or have an associate help you find what you needed. But Joann is no more. Paper patterns, we don't know what's going to happen with those. As a YouTuber, I've been thinking to myself, like, wait a minute, you know, if we don't have paper patterns, are we no longer having pattern hauls? Are we no longer having sew-alongs? What are we doing? So pattern reviews even. So as you can imagine, this definitely hits home with someone like me who creates content based on patterns and mainly paper patterns. So I have been, you know, really thinking in the last few months, like how to pivot. So what can I do to ensure that I can still bring you guys good content? So, you know, I've been thinking of everything from, you know, learning how to draft my own patterns to upcycling to just trying to figure it out. I've been thinking about indie patterns, but let's be for real, y'all. And I'm not trying to like down any indie pattern companies because I understand, you know, you don't have all the resources that these big 4, 5 pattern companies have. So you have to charge a little bit more. I get that, but I really don't know about paying, you know, $15, $20, $25 for a pattern in PDF especially. So while I do support indie patterns and I do have a few that I plan to sew up, I don't know if I can like sustain a pattern collection based on indie patterns just because of the pricing. And then you add on to that the tariffs that are going on. And that just makes everything that much more difficult. So I'm just coming on here being honest with you guys. There's been a lot to think about. We're having to, you know, source our fabric online, or, you know, I drive probably about an hour to my local fabric store. You know, getting interfacing, getting buttons, zippers, thread is not what it used to be. Michaels, of course, took over the rights of Joann, but you know, every time I go in Michaels, there's not much there in the way of sewing, especially fabric. Walmart selection has gotten smaller, and it just seems like they're kind of just squeezing in on the market of home sewing. I don't know what that's about. Like I said, you know, if I was just starting out, I would just be kind of scratching my head like, what am I gonna do? So yeah, so now's the time, I think, to really think about, you know, maybe getting yourself some base patterns and, you know, learning how to hack patterns, learning how to make some things that you would want to wear instead of relying on patterns to come out, because we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, I've seen a few videos, you know, where people are thinking that they're going to stop printing patterns and they're just going to start releasing them in PDF form only. I am not a PDF pattern girl. I am not. I don't have the time, the taping, the cutting, the printing, the ink of it all. That's just a lot. It's a lot for me. If you're a PDF pattern person, then that's great. I personally am not. You know, I just like to cut my patterns out, cut my fabric and go. So like I said, I'm looking into different options of things that I can do if this home sewing market tanks. And you know, there were some giants, like some juggernauts when you're talking about Joann, when you're talking about the big 4, big 5 pattern companies. It was all like all at once, and it was all kind of out of nowhere. And I think the sewing community is just kind of shaken and trying to figure out what's what. So I am along with the rest of y'all. I am a little perplexed, confused, bewildered, if you will, and I'm trying to find my footing as well. Like I said, I'm looking into doing some upcycling projects with some thrifted things, just trying to be creative and taking care of the patterns that I do have, because now I'm like, hey, with my paper patterns, do I want to cut them out or do I want to start tracing them? Because now I can't just go and get one for $2.99 or $1.99 or 99 cents, even what it used to be. I might have to think about preserving those paper patterns in different sizes, instead of cutting them out based on my current size, tracing them and keeping them, you know, stored away, because who knows, one day maybe they will be relics, or you know, people will be like, oh, remember back in the day when they used to have paper patterns. Can y'all imagine that? That's a sad day. I don't want to think about that day, but I am being forced to think about that day. So, you know, let me know, guys, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking about, you know, Joann closing? I know there were some mixed emotions. I did a video about that a few months ago. You know, Joann prices were a little high, even with the sales. You know, I was told that, you know, maybe supporting them would have made them stay around longer. And that's fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, I work hard for my money. I do. So if I can find good quality for a lower price, unfortunately, that's kind of how that goes. It's just interesting to see the shift that has taken place. I'm hoping that maybe Michaels is going to start releasing some of the Joann items, like the fabric, like the notions and the thread and things like that. I don't know if it's going to happen. They keep making these announcements like it's coming, wait, and this and this and that, but they're not really giving us a whole lot of information. They're not. And so I continue to patron, you know, Wawak or Waywak for notions, thread, and things like that. I've done a few videos with them, which they're really good. But yeah, I am just trying to find my footing here. So yeah, so I enjoyed my little 2-week break, you guys, with the kids. I celebrated my birthday. I won't tell you guys which birthday it was, but it was a happy one. It was a milestone one, I'll say that. My daughter started college. So she just finished her first week of college last week. So I have been up to here with responsibilities and things to do. She's doing well. My son is in his junior year of college now. He's doing well. and my little one is in the 7th grade and he's doing well also. So now that fall is on the horizon, I will still be bringing you guys fall sewing content. I have some things planned. Also plan to do some more sew-alongs for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Now, I just will mention, disclaimer, that the sew-alongs are a lot. They are a lot. They are a lot to record. They are a lot to edit. They are a lot to upload. Between my computer and YouTube, sometimes we don't get along and there's a fight and things happen. So I say that to say, y'all bear with me, give me some love and some grace when it comes to these sew-alongs, because it's a whole labor of love. But I love you guys. I do love you guys. So I'm going to continue to bring the sew-alongs. Don't worry about that. Can't wait to share with you fall content. I want to start to show you guys more behind the scenes of like what I'm doing, instead of just like, this is what I made. I want to kind of show you guys the process. So hopefully I can do that as well. Might go back to doing videos once a week because kids are back in school. So summer was a little bit different. They have turned up a little bit at work, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to once a week now. But I still look forward to seeing you guys, bringing you guys fresh content. Yeah, and that's it. I just wanted to get on here and just rant for a little while. Can't wait again to do fall stuff. It's actually like 60 something degrees nowadays, so I'm really feeling that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Oh Lord, in the comments, what do you think about home sewing? Is this the end? Is this the beginning of the end? What are your thoughts? Are you nervous? Are you scared? Are you confused? I felt all of the above. I feel like I've gone through the 5 stages of grief with this home sewing thing and just needed some time to just decompress and think about what are my next steps. Because like I said, as a content creator, as a YouTuber, what do you do with no patterns? What do you do with no pattern hauls, pattern reviews, and sew-alongs? So yeah, I will be letting you guys know throughout the upcoming months like what's going on. And I'll continue to share with you resources that I find that are good for fabric or notions. Y'all definitely go back and watch some of my fabric hauls and look at those if you need like ideas of places to buy sewing things, sewing related things. But yeah, just wanted to get on here and let y'all know I am still alive. I'm still alive. Okay, so I'm back in my little corner, y'all, because I forgot to tell you what I'm wearing in today's video. So this is a dress that I made. It's a sweater dress and I love it. I would make it again, definitely in multiple fabrics, multiple colors. I don't remember the pattern number right now. I think it was a Simplicity pattern. If I find it, I'll post it somewhere. But yes, I love this sweater dress. It is a boat neck, long sleeves with a sleeve cuff, and also I don't want to flash too much leg. It has a bottom band, so there's no bottom hem, which I love about this dress. It's so comfortable, so cute. No back seam, no front seam, just a side. So very easy to cut out, very easy to sew. If you're just beginning, this is the perfect pattern for you. Yeah, maybe I'll do a sew along with this dress. Ooh, would y'all like to see that? So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. Super cute dress. Okay, see you guys later. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so we can continue to hang out together and you guys can continue to catch these videos. All right, y'all. Well, until next time, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed and happy sewing.